should not be as successful as you are in the vision place. But lean on somebody and say, neighbor, I feel the plans being worked out. I feel like my life is on the plateau. That people can't attack me for the things I did in my past. And that's why I want to speak to every individual that I'm on a mission today. That got a vision. That if your vision has the right ingredients, whatever you did in your past is disqualified right now. I think you don't talk about church here. High five somebody and say, neighbor, because of the blood and vision, you're going to see more than you ever seen before. You don't have to spread your name out, but just like an expected mother, I can't preach this all today. You have to look forward to something that you don't see. When you find out that you're pregnant, you go down in the archives, Vincent. You get all the pictures out of all your relatives. You get the pictures of brown of your aunts and your uncles, and you're praying to God. God, don't let this baby look like them. Lord, help us. Don't let this baby turn out like that. And you don't even know that after 9 months of great expectation, you can't even tell. I don't care about high definition ultrasounds, high definition surgeries, and high definition x-rays. You can't see the face of the baby until it comes out. I know it's healthy, but I can't see its face. And I know some of you are getting anxious because you know it's healthy. But lean on somebody and say, neighbor, I feel like that this thing in me is healthy, but I want to see its face. I want to see the business. It just feels like it's in me, but I want to see the name. I can see it in my sleep, but I still don't know how it's going to look yet. But grab your neighbor by the hand. I got to stay here till I feel good. And say, neighbor, your baby is going to look fine. Y'all not talking to me because some of y'all get too tired. I said, grab somebody by the hand and say, neighbor, don't you feel the kicking? Don't you feel the pushing? They're getting bigger. You're eating more food. Your appetite's crazy. Things are going wrong. You're getting frustrated because the thing inside of you is trying to come out. I said, I got somebody here. And I said, I got great expectation. Y'all not talking to me. Turn around to behind you and say, neighbor, I have great expectation. The Bible says in 1 Corinthians 9 and 10, or saith he, and altogether for our sakes, that no doubt that he that ploweth should plow in hope, and he that thresheth in hope, he shall be the partaker of hope, which means this, that whenever the thing that you're planning, you shall always look for more. I can't get no talk back, church here. Lean on somebody and say, neighbor, my expectation is not what I put in. Y'all not talking to me. I'm going to say it loud. I didn't agree, Mike. I said, look at your neighbor and say, now I'm good right now. And say, neighbor, my expectation is not what I put in the ground. Let me tell somebody this. Melissa and Austin and Rachel and Dee, we always have a false pretense of expectation because our desires are so low that when we get frustrated, we ask the people in our life, just give me back what I gave you. That's why I say, neighbor, true expectation. True expectation. Oh, I'm getting right back in it. Come on, Green.
Oh, my God. Come on, Lord. Use it.
Yeah. Higher. Thank you. True expectation is when you plan something, but don't just want what you planted. Because what you plant takes root and also gathers other fruit. Lean on somebody and say, neighbor, your expectation is off. All you're trying to ask for people is, I hate you so much. I can't deal with you anymore. Just give me back what I gave you. But that's not true harvest. True harvest is this, that after all the years I put into you, I don't just want back what I gave you, but you got to give me back the things that you added by me being in your life. Lean on somebody and say, neighbor, I'm looking for a harvest. And just like a farmer, if I plant corn, it's first in a seed form, but I never just get the seed back. I can't get no talk back, church. Let me talk to all my entrepreneurs. If it took you 1,000, if it took you 10,000 to start your business, don't ask for 10,000 in return. That is not a harvest. But the harvest will be that when you plant and move, I said plant and move, lean on your neighbor and say, neighbor, I gave out so much that asked for so less because I was frustrated. Is there anybody beside me that can rush up on this pulpit that you said to some people in your life just to get away from you? You can keep what I gave you. I can't get no talk back, church, because really I don't want you in my life. You're going to have the car. You're going to have the shoes. You're going to have the clothes. Just keep everything. I'd rather be broke without you than frustrated or actually feeling good with you. Look at your neighbor and say, neighbor, you will not be held hostage any longer. Some get this to tomorrow, but grab somebody and say, neighbor, I feel like harvest is coming. And the Bible says that the man of God, he's a prophet. And the first thing he does, mother, he gets down in the posture of prophetic. He puts his head between his knees. He begins to pray for something. It was not for a manifestation. He began to pray for instructions. Look at somebody and say, neighbor, you're praying the wrong prayer. When God has told you what he's going to do, your prayer should not be towards what he's going to do, but your prayer should be, how am I going to pull this off? Who do I need to talk to? Who should I cut off? Lean on somebody and say, neighbor, on this week, you're going to have to put your head down to the floor and ask God, who do I keep around me? Who do I cut off? Who do I help? Because some of your blessings are in the next person that you help. How about somebody and say, neighbor, climb up some. Say, neighbor, I need some time by myself to get with God because there's something on the way that I don't want God to get frustrated with me holding on to people, holding on to relationships. I want so much company, but I don't want no harvest. But there's nobody in this life that means more to me than my promise. I find no neighbor. God, they don't care, but keep preaching. And say, neighbor, it's just me, you, God. Say, neighbor, this prayer is going to disassemble some relationships. This prayer